Tatum from Boston and Utah's Donovan Mitchell have all been kind enough to sit down with us and share the first few months of their rookie seasons in the NBA. Ben, I'll start with you. What has surprised you most now that you've actually been on the floor for a few months?
I think the amount of games is like, if you lose a game, it's the next game. So it's the next night, back-to-backs, things like that. It's one of those things where you play a game, you got to get your mind right for the next one. And it's tough sometimes when you have a back-to-back or, you're guarding whoever it is, Kyrie, and then John Wall the next night. But it's fun. I'm enjoying it.
First time in my career that actually playing that many games. So just coming back from a big wins or big emotional losses, those are kind of tough.
Does it feel like it's coming at you fast, Donovan? I mean, these guys talk about the schedule and how many there are piled on top of each other.
Yeah, it feels like just yesterday we were all in the draft room. You know what I mean? Like, just it's kind of crazy how college comes. You go, like last year this time, I'm getting ready to play against this guy Duke. You know what I mean? So now we're here at All-Star break against guys we've watched since we were younger. It's been a crazy experience, and I'm excited. But like these two said, it's a grind. Understanding the back-to-backs and taking care of your body has been the biggest lesson I would say I've learned so far.
What about you, Jason? What's been most surprising about your rookie season?
I just look back last year. I only played 29 games in college, and we've already played 59. And we got 22 left, and then you still got the playoffs. So, just, the amount of back-to-backs, traveling on the road. You can talk about it, but it's still tough to, prepare for.
Jason, what was the moment for you where you realized, okay, this is real. I'm in the NBA. I'm really doing this. This is happening.
I'd have to say our first game. We opened up with Cleveland, at Cleveland. I watched this matchup last year when I was in college. So, to be playing in it on two great teams, and hopefully it should be a good game. Kyrie had just been traded. It was a whole new team from last year. The atmosphere was crazy. It was the first game to open up the season. Unfortunately, we lost. We lost one of our best players, but I have to say opening night.
That's an unusual opening night for a rookie in a lot of ways, but Gordon's injury, obviously, that's something you'll never forget. What was that moment like?
It was tough. It was in the first 4 or 5 minutes of the game, and just seeing it happen live, being out there. It was tough for everybody to see, and especially for our teammate to go down like that, and everybody was upset, and we were praying for him and things like that. It comes fast. We had a game the next day, and we just had to keep going.
Laurie, what was the moment for you when you thought, wow, this is the NBA, and I'm here?
It was definitely our fourth game against we played the Hawks, and that was our first win of the season.
Out to Markin. He fires. Game. Bang, bang, bang.
Close game, down the wire. It just showed us how bad you have to want it to actually win the game. So that was definitely one moment for me.
Ben, your moment might have been before you even played, right? Because you were around the team for a year.
I'd say first game, honestly. I was waiting for so long that first season. It felt like it took forever.
They are forced to begin the season without their #1 draft pick of Ben Simmons.
And then finally getting the chance to actually step in the court and play, it was surreal. And, it was a lot of fun going up against John and the Wizards, which was amazing.
And for me, I would say I think our third game against OKC. I'm a big Westbrook fan, and I've been, just trying to keep cool, keep calm, collective. And then Rodney, who's supposed to start at the 2, was not feeling well.
The Jazz are battling the big 3 in OKC without Rodney Hood.
I would say about 30 seconds before tip-off starts. So out of nowhere, didn't pay attention to the first play because I'm not going to be in it. So I'm just sitting there watching, and he said, Coach told me that I got to go in. So now not only do I have to go in and guard Westbrook the first play of the game, I got to go run the play. Ran it completely wrong, turned the ball over. And we went uphill from there. We won that game, but that was pretty much my, all right, we're here. That moment for me.
You all have confidence, obviously. You played at high level collegiately, but you're humans also. You don't really know until you're doing it. When did you know without a doubt, okay, I can do this, and I can be good at it at this level?
I would say after the New Orleans game, to be honest. The
41-point game?
41-point game.
Mitchell right back. Oh! Put it down, young fella.
What a night.
What a night. Chance for 40 and 41 for Mitchell.
I really didn't, see myself being in this spot. I tell people all the time I thought I was going to go back for a third year of college, and I had heard, growing up, Chris Paul and Paul George really told me a lot.
Donovan Mitchell was at Chris Paul's point guard camp, and Chris Paul was actually the guy that told Donovan Mitchell, hey, you need to get in the NBA draft. You're good enough.
They said, I'm good enough to play in this league, and you just got to believe and have confidence. And I had confidence in myself, but after that game, my confidence grew a lot more after that, and I realized, not only can I play, but I belong. I belong in this league.
So is it true you really thought you were going back to school? Like 100%. Hadn't cleaned out the dorm?
Nothing.
Thought you were going to be at Louisville this year?
I think I packed, about a week's worth of clothes just for the week, just to try it out and just to see. And it took me a week and I would say about a 20-minute conversation with Chris Paul and Paul George to really convince me that this was the right decision for me. But I really had no idea. And my season at Louisville wasn't like, I was averaging like 25 or anything crazy like that. It was just to me, it was a good season. But, outside of that, like this guy right here, he was averaging 25, scoring on everybody. You know what I mean? Like, it was clear cut. He was one and done. I didn't really, I really didn't know, and came out and I think I made the right decision.
What about you, Jason? You came in, obviously you're a high draft pick, but you're also going to a really good team. Was there a point early on in the season where you thought, okay, I fit, I belong in the starting lineup, and I can do this?
Honestly, I didn't know how much I would play. Just like you said, they went to the Eastern Conference Finals the year before. We had Kyrie, we had Al, and Gordon. He was starting before me. I mean, I did start the first game because we went small. Cleveland went small. Unfortunately, when Gordon got hurt, you never want to see that happen to anybody. But I think I kind of knew in my head that I was going to get an opportunity, to show what I can do, due to injury, and I think that's how my opportunity came.
Was there one of those moments for you? I mean, you've kind of been tearing it up since you started.
Honestly, practices, just being around coach and my teammates, and then them, giving me the confidence to run the point guard position. That was tough.
Walk into all the pieces and the rules, and we'll reverse engineer this. Tilt on aggression.
I've had so many conversations with Coach Brown before I played, and he stuck with it. He said you're going to be our point guard. So for that year, I was just preparing for that.
How much of all of this were you really prepared for, and how much of it